Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Kaylin. Today we are doing a little mini mom vlog. So it is 12:20. I just put Cameron down to sleep, so I thought it would be nice to kind of take you guys along with like, what do I do during her nap time? Usually it's between like 2 to 3 hours. So I have a lot to do. The house is a complete absolute mess. I need to wash my hair. I just threw the towel on because I did not want to turn on the video and look a sight. So I need to wash my hair, and then I just thought it would be nice to kind of take you guys along with me. So I put her to sleep just now. I'm looking for my tripod, and I'm very upset, you guys, because hold on, let me be quiet because I gotta go back upstairs. The house is a mess. It's somewhere around here. Oh, here it is. So anyway, I'm very upset because if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I was filming another weekend in the life this past weekend, and I'm very mad because I had a lot of footage, but I just got this camera for Mother's Day, and I guess while I was recording, I switched one of the modes, the recording modes, to something it was not supposed to be on. So my whole content for Friday and the beginning of Saturday all was in like slow motion, and then it also had no sound. So I'm sitting here trying to edit the video, and I'm like, why can't I hear anything? And it's because it had no sound. And my husband was like, well, look at the videos just on the camera and see if it had any sound. And I went back and played it on the camera, no sound. So all that footage is gone. And I was like, I could do a voiceover, but it was just like, it was too good to, like, it was in the moment. And I'm really upset because I was gonna put that video out tomorrow. I was gonna edit it all today and put it out for Wednesday. So now, this is the video you guys will get instead. I'm not gonna let it stop me. This is the one thing about my channel. We are all about persisting through whatever obstacle challenge comes our way. And you know, I had this plan to have this video that was the whole weekend in the life, which the weekend was a very fun weekend, so I'm kind of upset. Anyway, I went to my parents' house. All the guys put together this playground play set that my parents had bought for all the grandkids. So they put that together. Me and my niece went to go see The Little Mermaid, and that was so fun. It was so nice. I loved The Little Mermaid. It was so good. Hallie did her thing. And it was nice just to have like some auntie niece time because that's my little twin. Then I took you guys through my Friday, which I do Orange Theory now. It's kind of like HIIT workouts, but it's like an hour-long workout class that you go and you get on the rower, the treadmill, you do floor exercises with body weights, dumbbells, and the talk I had in the car was so good. So we'll stay tuned for the next time I go. I will make sure my camera's in the right mode, but I did that. We went out to celebrate my husband's best friend's wedding. They just got married. Y'all, I have not vlogged all day. Let's catch up. Why are you looking like that? He's a hater, pretty much. We are going out to the wedding dinner that I told you guys we had tonight. I tried to do the half up, half down. It's not perfect because using a U-part wig is not really the best to do a half up, half down. So there is a ton of bobby pins, and I'm also trying to like hide the front of it as much as I can because like over here the wig is not sewn down or anything, so it kind of just, it's just a little lifted, but it does the job and it looks fine. Y'all know I'm trying to work on makeup. It looks pretty good though. So they had a get together with their closest friends to kind of celebrate them getting married. And that was so fun. It was so nice for mom and dad to get out the house. We had a good old time. I was like, oh, I feel young and alive again. It was so fun. And just to spend time with hubby. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. So that's kind of like what I'm learning through this whole journey of becoming her, trying to step into my new identity as a mom and this new role, because a lot of things are different. You can't just get up and go. You can't just do things you used to do. It's just like some things are just different. So just adjusting to that. It's hard for us to get out together because it's like we have to find a babysitter and we don't want to overwhelm people by asking them to watch her all the time. So it's just like this kind of like push and pull, kind of trying to figure out how to balance that out. So it was really nice for us to get out the house though. So usually I work Sundays because my husband works 3 days now in the office, 2 days from home. So we kind of just like make our schedule work the best that we can so that we don't have to do daycare. And yeah, so I work Sunday nights for the most part if it works out better. But just because that way Monday morning when I'm home, he's home and I can sleep, and then I'll be off more days during the week. So anyway, for today, we're going to get right into this mini mom vlog. I am going to let the doggy out because he's sitting here looking at me like I'm crazy because I haven't opened up the door. Gonna start by washing my hair, and I hope I have enough stuff. Look at all my combs down here. I've been looking for my combs. They've been nowhere to be found, but little did I know they're right here where they should be. I use the Miel rice water line. I need to order some more. This is the good thing. I'm gonna wash my hair. This is the shampoo. I'm gonna wash my hair with that, and I'm gonna put the clay mask on as well and kind of just let that sit in there for a little bit because I haven't washed my hair since I had my braids in. So I will probably wash it, let it sit in deep conditioning, and then go do some other stuff. And then maybe once she wakes up, I can wash it out. But I kind of let my deep conditioning stay in for probably much longer than you're supposed to, but it's the only time I get a really good condition. So let me get my deep conditioning cap. We share because he deep conditions his hair too. Whew, all my moms are like people who have a lot of people in their house. It is just like crazy how you clean one day and then it's terribly dirty the next. What are we gonna do? So this thing is hot, and what I'm gonna do now, see, my hair looks crazy. I usually like to just like comb it out and make sure all that mask is in there. But my hair is so much thicker than it ever was, like so much thicker. And it's because I'm taking care of my hair and I've been putting it in protective styles and all that good stuff. Cause like since having Cameron, y'all, I have not been wanting to do my hair. So I wore braids for majority of her first year. Like I got my hair braided shortly after we came home from the hospital, and then I kept going back every 2 months or so to get it braided. And yeah, I put my own braids in there. The other month that I just took out, I have put those in, and because I'm not paying anybody else to do my hair anymore, because I'm tired of this customer service world with hairdressers, I'm gonna be doing my own hair, you know, learning, and it'll help me learn so that I can do Cam's hair when her hair finally grows. All right, so I'm not gonna wash the sink out until after I wash my hair back out, because what's the point of me cleaning it and then putting more products back into the sink? So I'll wash out the sink after I wash it out, which I might not leave it in for that long, just considering the fact that when you have kids and babies, you never know what's gonna happen when they're up, and you know, so while I have the time and she's asleep, I'll probably leave this in for like a half hour or so, and then wash it out. That is the hair chronicles. And I'm just gonna leave my towel here. What I'm gonna do next is go up to my room. I have some clothes that I need to fold and put away. I think I'm gonna make a smoothie because I'm hungry. I guess I should let the dog out now. He's looking like... Okay. He was outside looking like... at the door. Like, where is this girl? Where is my mama? So this is what I use. Berry medley. I used to buy the fresh fruit, but everything would go bad. Everything. It's absolutely ridiculous how fast like strawberries and stuff go bad. Makes no sense. I put the berries in there, and then we do buy real bananas. So this one is gonna be extra sweet for sure. These also I feel like just went like ripe real quick. They were just fine the other day. So I put the whole banana in there. Oh, whole banana. And then I use the Silk unsweet vanilla almond milk. And y'all, I don't have no measurements or anything. That's the kind of cook I am too. Like, I eyeball everything. My husband's always like, how can you just do that? Tastes good still. Alright. Taste test. Yes. That is so good. Y'all need to let me know anywhere. Is there a smoothie place that you think is actually like really good? Because I feel like all the smoothies that I make at home are so much better than any smoothie place that I have went to. The only place that's up there that I've had is Playables. Those are the only smoothies that I will compare to like my smoothies I make at home. Other than that, that's it. All right, so now we're back in my office, and I do want to have a discussion real quick. All right, Tori Bowie or Bowie, I'm not sure how she says her last name, but this whole situation has me in my feels, and we're gonna talk about it because I think it's just it's close to my heart, obviously, because of what has happened to me. So she was 32 and she was a track star, and apparently she died because of childbirth complications. So what I saw was that she was 8 months pregnant and going, like, actually laboring, and died. Like, I'm not sure when they found her, like, where she was. Like, I have no idea what, like, it's something that popped up today. Like, this is what scares me the most. And, like, this is, like, very real. So we shouldn't be living out of fear with God as our source of protection. But it's very easy to see things like this and then become worried. Like, for me, I had a traumatic birth experience. I had preeclampsia. I went into HELLP syndrome, and it could have been fatal for me and my daughter, but luckily we both made it through. But there's some women out there that don't. And then when you have things like this that happen in your pregnancy, any pregnancies you have going forward, you're at risk, you're a high risk, because for me, HELLP syndrome can happen again. So it's just like the unknown of what could happen, and pregnancy already being so complicated, and just you never know what will happen. It's scary. So I'm trying to find like an article. And she's so young. Oh my gosh. She was so young. 32. Oh wow. It says that she was found in her house. It says she was undergoing labor at the time of her death in May. Complications. She could have had respiratory distress, eclampsia. So eclampsia is when you develop seizures because of preeclampsia, which preeclampsia is like the high blood pressure. Eclampsia just means seizures. So when you have preeclampsia, usually they'll put you on a magnesium drip to prevent you from having seizures. So when I was in the hospital, they put me on magnesium prior to me having my daughter to prevent seizures from occurring, because my blood pressure was high. For me, it was like 140s over 90s, which is very high for me. This just makes me so sad. It's like me working in the hospital, it seems like all the patients are so young. Like, all this stuff is happening to young people. Like, you always would think like, oh, when you get older, like, you don't want to get older because you're gonna die. No, everything is happening so much younger. And this whole thing with preeclampsia and like birth complications is getting out of hand. It really is. I feel like it's happening so much more, and like the rates are just going up and up and up. I hear so many times at work, like, NICU alert and OB alert. Like, we need to do some more research. We need to figure out other ways to treat this stuff and like diagnose it earlier, because I had no idea what was happening to me when it happened, and I'm sure other people have no idea. Like, we just need to do better of assessing people, especially pregnant women, and really educating them on these are the signs of this. It might not happen to you, but knowing what the signs are so that you can question things. It's like, we have to do something. Anyway, what brought me on to that is because I've been reading this Risen Motherhood book by Emily Jensen and Laura Whiffler, and I'm pretty sure this is like another like devotional type book. Like, I just read one when I feel like the urge to pick the book up. And today it was the gospel and our birth experiences, and it was just talking about how like you can plan and prepare and like have this whole dream of like your perfect birth experience, and most of the time that does not happen. And it was just talking about how, like, with Adam and Eve, and when they gave us the curse of the fall, when they ate from the forbidden tree, it cursed women and their birth experience. And now when it comes to birthing children and having these births, like, there's so much pain and complications and things that happen. And it just was like interesting that today, this was the day that I read this one. But it just shows God's hand. So this part says, He is the creator of life and the only one who can provide true deliverance as we deliver a baby or recover from a birth that didn't go according to our plan. So I feel like this very much has to do with me and my birth experience. I wasn't very happy with the way it went, but I'm thankful that, you know, everything ended up being okay. But throughout the whole journey, it just showed me how much I have to trust God, and I can rely on nothing but Him to get me through something like that. And He's the only person who could get me through something like that. Just reading this was just like, wow, like, it just made me realize more and more, like, in that situation when me and my husband went into the hospital, there was nothing we could do. Like, it was just like, God is the only one who can save us right now. Like, this is in His hands completely. We have no control. And then just thinking about pregnancy alone, like, unexpected things happen all the time, and like things that you can pretty much do nothing about but just ride out until, you know, the baby's born. This part has said, God uses childbearing for sanctification as it acutely and painfully points out how weak we truly are. And I can say that my whole experience showed me that I'm not in control. It's nice to plan and, you know, have this birth plan and stuff, and just say things like, oh, when the baby's born, like, even like due dates. Like, I don't even think if I'm ever pregnant again, that I will acknowledge a due date. Like, I just don't think that I will, because the baby's gonna come when, according to God's plan, it's going to come. Not like, yes, it would be nice for it to come on the due date and it be like the full term pregnancy, but for me, I think my mindset now is just like, not even that I don't expect it, it's just I don't want to put my mind like so on one thing. Like, the baby's gonna come in August, so like I have time to do this and this. No, like, I just wanted to live more day to day, because one of my biggest things that I battle with is planning and future, and just not being more in tune with today. Like, I'm always kind of worried about tomorrow and the future. I need to just slow down and just be in the moment a little bit more. And I think that's kind of how God worked through me throughout this whole experience, because I've just been more appreciative of the day to day and enjoying what I have now, and not trying to plan and think of other things that I want, and like just slow down and just stay in the moment of today. We are not in control, and it said that the tale of our child's birth is unpredictable, but our God is not. So just staying firm and trusting in him and knowing that he knows all things, he's in control, and he will save us at the end of the day, and he'll never leave us or forsake us. And I could definitely say that when we were in the hospital dealing with what we were dealing with, that I felt God was there. I feel like me and my husband got closer. I feel like I'm more appreciative just towards life. I didn't know if I was going to lose my life. I didn't know what was going to happen. It was just, I didn't know if my child was going to lose her. Like, it was just, I really had to trust and just be still. And I mean be still, because being in that NICU for 27 days, day and night, oh man, that was a rough time. But it just showed me how beautiful God's hand is in everything and in my life, and if he can do it for me, he can do it for you, and he will get you through it. And it's just, you just have to just put everything in him, because he's the only one that'll get us through, honestly. So yeah, that's my little soapbox for today. All right, so I need to fold clothes. While I fold clothes, I'm probably going to watch Chloe Yasmin's video, because she posted a new video. She got a new house. She's doing her thing. I love her content. It just, the more I watch more people who are like God-fearing and women who really establish their relationship with God, it's just so nice. And I'm just praying for my godly friends. I'm waiting on the Lord to fulfill that promise. And I know that he will, and I'm just being content in my current season. But that's going to be a whole nother video, so stay tuned. We're going to be talking about loneliness and isolation, because that's been on my heart. So stay tuned for that. But I'm going to watch her video and fold my clothes, and then we'll wash my hair out. We still have about an hour and a half. Fingers crossed. So let's fold these clothes. My closet's a mess, but we will clean it out another day, because actually I want to do a video going through all my stuff, because there's probably a whole bunch of stuff in here that I can just let go. So we don't have like the biggest closets, but I kind of put like sweatshirts and stuff up there, and my purses, like the big purses, and then all my clothes. And then I have this little thing I got from IKEA that I put like workout clothes in, which is like packed because I've been working out lately. Jeans and shorts are in there, and then this is like miscellaneous. But as you can see, my shoe storage is not the best. That's something I've been talking to my husband about. Like, we have to figure out storage for me, because the only thing that I don't have like a good place for things is for my shoes. So my closet's a mess, but that's for another day, you know. That is for another day. I have, and y'all, my sweatshirt was on backwards. I looked in the mirror like something's just not right, and it was on backwards. So I flipped that around. Anyway, I took off my daughter's birthday week because I'm like, you know what? That was a big week for me last year. A lot was going on, and you know, I just want to be in like just in like a good mood and not have to worry about work and dealing with anything, and just really feel all the feelings that might come to me with her being one, and just knowing that a year ago everything that happened, and I can't believe like a year already went by and we're here. And like I was getting emotional the other day, like crying, like literally about to start crying, because just I can't even talk about it, because if I start talking about it, I'm gonna start crying. It's just a lot. We overcame a lot and persisted through a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles. Me personally, I've just learned, and I'm like happy with who I'm growing into as a woman and as a mom, and my marriage. And like without that experience, ooh, stop it, I'm not about to cry. Without that experience and everything that happened, I don't know if I would be where I am today and with this mindset. And I feel like I'm at like the best version of myself that I could possibly be, and that is because of what had happened. So I'm stopping right there because the tears are coming, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, y'all. But you guys have no idea. And my husband has just been my rock. My husband has been my rock, my rock, my rock. That man is my best friend. Like, he is my soulmate. That is my baby. Like, don't mess with my child and don't mess with my man, and we'll be good. But it's just a lot to reflect on. So as you can see, as me just getting emotional talking about it briefly, this is why I need my week off, because I'm just so thankful, and God is so good. It's just, I can't even. I just thank Jesus every day, because wouldn't have been able to get through without him. Okay, y'all, we gotta hurry up. Missy just popped her head up, but she put it back down so she won't go to sleep. We have about, it's 1:36, so we have about an hour. I don't think she'll make it till 3 o'clock. I'm gonna finish hanging up this stuff and go wash my hair out. All right. So, gonna head downstairs. I guess I can bring both of these baskets downstairs. Can't forget the camera. Let's not fall down the steps. All right. Oh my gosh, every room I go in, it's just like, I can't even show you guys because it's atrocious. Do not come down here, Oliver. He's never been in the basement, and he never will be, because the way these steps are, he probably hurt his little paw. We have so much stuff down here, y'all. In the dungeon. What's on my list for the next house? Washer and dryer. They gotta be upstairs. They gotta be upstairs. Those are my clothes? Oh my gosh. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it. Y'all, it's a heart attack. Oh Lord Jesus. Y'all, I thought someone was coming in here trying to get me. for that stuff later on. There's so much stuff down here. Coming down here overwhelms me. Jarrett was down here for like a couple hours the other night. It just overwhelms me, to say the least. So we have bins down here with baby girl's clothes that she can't fit anymore, and I have to go through her room now because there's all her 3 to 6 month stuff, and honestly probably her 6 or 9 month stuff that I can put away now too. And oh Lord, I tell you, what a journey. It's always sad putting away her clothes into bins, and I just pray, like, if God blesses us with another child, that it's a girl, so that all this stuff can go to use. Because if not, we'll just be giving it away eventually. But everyone always says, keep the stuff, because you never know. Even if you're not planning on it. But let's get this hair out. It's 1:51. We got about 40 minutes left in this nap time era. Song stuck in my head by who sings it? Look it up. Fill Me Up. That's my jam. It makes me cry every time. You provide the fire, I'll provide the sacrifice. I don't know. Oh, you provide the spirit. My voice is rusty. And I will open up inside. Fill me up, God. Fill me up. Fill me up, God. Fill me up. And that song hit me one time at night when I was feeling hecka empty. And y'all, the tears, when I tell you the tears, because there was just a time where I was just feeling so empty and drained and like have nothing left to give. Like I'm tired, like tired mentally, physically, and emotionally. Spiritually was feeling empty, like. And that song came on randomly. Never had heard it before. And, ooh, I cannot be listening to it if I'm not ready to cry because it's so good. I will put down below. I think it's Tasha's call. I need to now address this issue. Charge the camera and then I will be back. It'll probably just be to close out the video and show you me waking her up, and that is pretty much probably going to be the end of it. So let me go charge this battery real quick. All right, y'all, so I'm on my phone right now because I put my camera to charge. She's in there moving around, but now it looks like she's going back to sleep. So I'll let her sleep for another 15 minutes if that's what she wants to do. She can sleep if she wants to. Oh, wait, no. Now she's moving. Now she's moving. All right, y'all. We're just gonna go wake her up and bring her in here. I'm so mad that my thing's not working. Anyway, found out my grandpa's in the hospital, so pray for him, y'all. Waiting to hear about what is going on and how long they're gonna keep him. He's like okay and with it and everything, but I'm not sure how long he's going to be in the hospital. So it's always something. But we're gonna go wake baby girl up, and then that'll be the end. Actually, from the time that you see me to now, I did nothing. My dad called me, and I was talking to him, so just found out that my grandpa was in the hospital. And yeah, so you didn't miss anything. Hi. Her room's a mess, y'all. Mommy washed her hair and did laundry and folded clothes and soaked your bottles. I did a whole lot while you were asleep. Now you're up. How was your nap? You looking at the camera? Trying to figure out why doesn't it like the camera? How was your sleep? How was your sleep? Did you have a good nap? You ready to play? Are you ready to play? Alright, y'all, so that's all I have for my mom vlog during nap time. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys. Can you wave? Show me you can wave. Bye. Say bye. Say bye. Say bye. Subscribe. Bye. Bye. See you guys. Are you clapping? Yay! Mommy did a video. Alright guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.